Lewis Hamilton was embroiled in an unusual dispute with the FIA over the wearing of jewelry. The FIA have been branded childish by former driver Romain Grosjean over their standoff with Lewis Hamilton in regard to the jewelry ban. The seven-time world champion has been embroiled in the saga since FIA boss Mohammed bin Sulayem began to clamp down on drivers sporting jewelry behind the wheel. Seemingly left bemused by the decision, the seven-time world champion criticized the ruling, even turning up to media appearances in more accessories than normal to make his point. Hamilton claimed he was unable to remove a nose stud on a medical exemption mid-campaign, but prior to the British Grand Prix, the Englishman was issued an ultimatum by the governing body, and eventually backed down. This is not the only time the FIA have been involved in a standoff with drivers, with the federation seemingly never far from controversy each race week. An ex-Lotus, Renault and Haas man Grosjean believes the childish, off-track disputes could well turn fans off. Speaking to Sky Sports' Any Driven Monday program, he said, "Off-track, some of the things that were talked about this year were, I don't know, a little bit childish. It just feels like it's not really necessary." Referencing Hamilton's jewelry gate, he went on, "Formula One is booming, and the racing is great and fans' attendance is amazing. I just felt like some of the jewelry rules, you know. I wouldn't feel comfortable driving without my wedding ring just because that's part of me and I love it. So that wasn't great." One of the FIA's latest controversial disputes came with Fernando Alonso at the United States Grand Prix. The Spaniard finished in 7th in Austin but had his placing wiped away from him after a protest from Haas, only to have it reinstated days later. Alluding to this, he went on, "There's been so many rules in Formula One that, you know, it's complicated, like the Alonso case. It's just a bad example of too many rules, like they didn't use the rule in the race and then post-race they ruled that it's unsafe, but the harm was already made. If it was unsafe, he should have stopped the car before. And then there was some more rules on top of the rules that meant Alpine could get the position back, and it's just complicated."